I'll be covering how to customize the design of your Autobidder form. So as you can see here in this example, I have kind of a crazy design going on with a frosted glass look, some pink, some hover effects and whatnot. And I just want to show you how you can really customize this very deeply. In my opinion, this is one of the core features that really separates Autobidder from similar products that are on the market. A lot of the products out there, although they have similar price calculation functions, the design kind of locks you in and you kind of have to use their design. So in this, I want to show you how to customize it. So we're inside of the Autobidder dashboard right now. We're on the design page. You're going to start off with the components. This is where you can set some of the basic designs, but a lot of the magic's going to happen under this custom CSS section right here. So the first thing I want to do, I just want to go ahead and copy all of the existing CSS. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And then I'll go ahead and save, and I'll show you how the default looks. So here you have a design that looks pretty sweet, in my opinion. It's frosted glass. Let's go ahead and reload this. So here you see what a kind of a default design looks like. In my opinion, this doesn't look very good, but this is very basic right out of the box how it looks, right? It looks a lot different than the frosted glass version. Okay, so let's go ahead and have some fun and create a design that is totally unique and different. So let's head back over here, and just for fun, let's try going with a dark mode. And then I'll say neon green. Okay, so I'm just basically describing into the AI CSS generator what design I want, and basically what it's going to do is just going to generate some custom CSS code to apply the design that we're looking for. So let's give it a few seconds to generate. Okay, you can see that the custom CSS has been added. So now what we're going to do is go ahead and click Save Changes. Now we're going to head back over to our website tab here. Okay, let me just verify. Let me go ahead and save that again just to make sure. Okay, and you can see now we have a dark mode. Now you'll notice that the color is blue. I'm going to show you how to customize that. You can see we've got the neon green color that we were looking for. Now, whenever you do make a change like this, you obviously want to go through the form, test it out, make sure the font all looks correct. Let's just go through this and see how the pricing page looks. Okay. Now, this says $1 for house washing because I put 4 as the square footage of the house, so obviously that wouldn't be right, but you can see, okay, looking good so far. There's a few edits I'd want to make, which is adjusting the font. So now let's go ahead and say we want to make a few changes. All right, I want those service selector cards to be green when selected. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this CSS right here. And I'm going to say make the green So in the previous version, when you selected, or in the previous design I was showing you guys, when you selected a card, it would tilt a little bit, which I thought was kind of a cool little feature. So if you want to implement a feature like that, you basically just describe basically what you want it to do. In this case, tilt 5 degrees. The previous one is, I think, 15 degrees, so this will be a little bit less of a tilt. But still, we'll go ahead and give it a second to update here. Actually, I forgot that there was actually, here, let me refresh this. I didn't realize that it was still saved up there in the top. Okay, so you just want to make sure that this is all cleared out right here whenever you go ahead and make your edits with the AI. Now you can also technically come in here and edit each of these variables manually, but of course if you don't know how to use CSS, you don't know how it works, then this could be pretty complicated. So that's the nice thing about having the AI tool built in, is that it'll basically describe, or it'll basically do whatever it is you want. Now sometimes it does require some playing around with it a little bit to, get it to work how you want. Okay, so now it has updated. We'll go ahead and save that. Now we're just going to go ahead and refresh the page. Okay, and now you can see when I select it, it turns neon green and tilts a little bit. And that same thing could basically be applied to any service throughout here. So here we've got this font that's a little bit dark. When the service is selected, I probably want to change that a bit. Want to make the multiple choice. Maybe we do the same thing with multiple choice. So let's go ahead and try that as well. So I'll apply that same tilt effect to the multiple choice just so you can see kind of how that would look. Okay, and now you can see that same effect is now applied to the multiple choice. So this is just kind of a brief demo of showing you the AI editor and what you can do with it. And basically you can edit any section of the site that you want to make it look exactly how you want. Alright, so that pretty much covers it. We'll make more videos like this in the future.